Всем привет! Напоминаю вам, что было в предыдущих сериях. Так, кстати, да, обычно делают во всех сериалах. Блин, как бы отсюда выбраться? В общем, отец погиб, проект «Чистота» захвачен. И поэтому главному герою сейчас не по себе, и он решает, ну я решил на самом деле, да, немного развеяться и отправиться путешествовать. А так, наша задача сейчас найти век. Мы только что освободили рабов. Ну, сделали доброе дело. Ведь мы сдали одного из андроидов, который решил стать человеком, ну и чтобы свою совесть как-то успокоить, я решил сделать что-то доброе. Ну и потом этот поступок, он потом аукнется очень хорошо. Нет, когти смерти, лучше их обходить издалека, не очень хочу с ними связываться. Можно мне как-то не пересекаться с когтем смерти? К счастью, скрытность у меня высокая, и я могу не ввязываться в подобные заварушки. Какая красота! Очень люблю горы и большие пространства, поэтому надо проваливать из Москвы, наверное. Только посмотрите. Арамейский робомозг, мальчик молодой. просторы. Коготь смерти. Так их там несколько, ё-моё. Единственный способ их одолеть — это повредить им конечности, чтобы они не могли должным образом преследовать жертву. Мне кажется, или взрывчатка на него не действует? Сейчас обидно было. Что-то больно быстро дали. Рейдеры. Сразу видно их почерк. Ого, что это за место? И чё, я зря сюда шел? Зря муравьи что убивал. Ого, все, уже не могу. Да, это невидимая стена. Должен его убить, потому что мне нужно пройти там. Да, с этими тварями особый подход нужен. Да, тупик. Зря только животинку потиранил. Опа. Изгои. К счастью, с ними терок нет.
No time to talk to your type, local.
Ого, трава.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis. Yes, we're the Tree Minders. We're his people. If you'll just follow me inside, to the pavilion, all will be explained. Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
We welcome you with outstretched arms. Welcome to Oasis, outsider. You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained.
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception. We no longer use devices like that. We cast our technology away many years ago. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home. Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin. It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you. Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
Are you okay?
Я
When you
готов.
are ready, drink from the basin. We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, to the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his redoom.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
И проснулся он с вырезанной почкой.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean? Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though. Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
Я думаю, вы поняли, да, кто это?
do, or I guess we do, me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me? I wish it was that simple. No. There's only one way you're gonna be able to do this for me. Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart. You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready. No, Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert, 'cause I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Ну, в общем, я напомню вам, что Гарольд был выходцем из одного из убежищ давным-давно. И когда в убежище закончилась вода и питье, ему пришлось покинуть территорию убежища и начать скитаться. Он стал торговцем вместе с другом и охранниками. Он отправился, торговать. Караван разграбили, и они долго скитались по пустыне. Они наткнулись на базу Марипоза, где их атаковали робота. Друга скинули в чан. Друг стал создателем, претерпел ужасную мутацию и стал прародителем всех супермутантов. Гарольд стал гулем. Он встречается и в первой части, и во второй. Во второй части главный герой избранный помогает ему починить реактор в городе Гекко, который является основным источником энергии в поселении Гулей. Вот. В городе-убежище ему дают задание, если хочешь, мол, до архивов достучаться, тебе нужно уничтожить реактор. Ну или прикрыть его, потому что сточные воды его отопляют. А Гарольд был мэром этого города, и избранный согласился ему помочь в этом. Собственно, с тех пор о нем ничего не слышно, и вот теперь он здесь.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way. Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland. Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home. Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you. May the sap of his wisdom sustain you.
То есть на лицо у нас выбор. Можно его вылечить, остановить его рост, усилить его рост, либо его убить. Но так как самый адекватный человек здесь меня попросил его убить, я это и сделаю. Никчемное существо. И здесь тараканы. Какая прелесть. Уютно. Что с ним? Да, бедняга Гарольд. Прощай, старый друг. Не могу сказать, чтобы земля была тебе пухом, потому что ты в ней прорастешь. Или уже пророс. Так, а что за мутацию? Я подхватил. Да, то есть кожа у меня крепче стала, окей. Внезапно. А эта музыка из первого Fallout, она играла когда... Но это уже другая, она играла когда... Я еще срублю. Ну вот она прошла. Ладно. В общем, она играла в поселении Shady Sands, которое стало прообразом, точнее, первым местом, первым городом, с которого началось НКР, скажем так.
The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them. No, outsider. My anger lay not with you, but with myself. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me.
Ну,
He
наконец-то.
told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
Очередная секта придурков, которые из-за отсутствия мозгов поклоняются вообще всему, что... В общем, всему.
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
Царство тебе небесное, как говорят некоторые мои знакомые. Ну что, я заканчиваю серию. Всем спасибо, что были с нами. Желаю вам успехов, счастья. Чтобы судьба берегла вас, подобной судьбы или чего-то такого, что может лишить вас свободы, даже свободы передвижения. Будьте собой, наслаждайтесь жизнью. Всем счастливо.